Alright, YouTube. So there's something within politics that always, this line always gets drudged up around the election time. Because it goes hand in hand with elections. You've often probably heard this statement within your lifetime around an election cycle. A vote for this person is a vote for that person. If you vote third party, it's a vote for our enemy. And it's really telling of the person who's saying this. Just yesterday, I'm making this video because of a Sarah Silverman type, she made a speech at the DNC, but I saw, well, maybe this was 2 days or 3 days ago, excuse me. It was a tweet on Twitter, and it was made by a person I went to school with, high school. And he said, guys, just vote for Hillary Clinton. Stop with this vote for Johnson, vote for Stein BS. A vote for them is literally just a vote for Trump. How in any way is that a vote for Trump? If you're specifically checking Gary Johnson or Jill Stein on a ballot, I don't think that counts for Trump. And it's really telling. You know, in Indiana, like I said in the previous video, Trump's going to win. No doubt in my mind, Trump will win Indiana. I don't really think that type of statement can be applied in a state like Indiana. As it stands, you know, we're starting to get a little blue up here in the north. But once you get south of Jasper County, it's red as the eye can see until you get into the county where Indianapolis is in, Marion County. That's blue as well. So, if I'm voting in an area where Trump is already basically predetermined to win, what harm is it doing? I'm just saying, hey, put my vote in for Johnson. Now, like a place like Iowa or a swing state of that nature, I can see where that goes. I think people, it's really up to people who they want to vote for in the first place. You see people always say like, oh, a vote for that person's a vote for this person. But the thing is that, you know, just vote who you want to vote. Really. And then they'll say, oh, these people who don't vote, that's like a vote for insert my opposing choice for candidate here. That's the thing. It just sounds like an agenda. It's the same statement, but you can skew it to mean different things. Like I could say, like, if I was a Donald Trump supporter, like that one person that tweeted that, I could say, guys, just vote Donald Trump. A vote for Stein or a vote for Johnson is a vote for Hillary Clinton, essentially. No, it's not. It just seems like it just seems like fear-mongering. It seems like a fear-mongering tactic to try to get people to vote for your side. And it really shouldn't be like that. If you're trying to get people on board with your side, you just need to educate them and let them make the decision whether they want to or not. And what really pisses me off is this entourage of people who consistently yell at never Hillary people, you know, like those Bernie or bust people, and say, you know, you guys just need to grow up and it's ridiculous and you need to just vote for Hillary. The people have spoken. They don't want to vote for Hillary. But you know what this tells me? This tells me that they're actually, like the Sarah Silverman speech, this genuinely tells me that Clinton is actually afraid of losing to Trump. This doesn't tell me that, oh, they need to grow up. This tells me she's scraping up votes in the most, she's desperate. Let's just put it that way. She's desperate. But, you know, I really just don't like this line of reasoning. It just, it fills itself, it can lend itself to, you know, agendas more so. I mean, it flat out pretty much tells you, like, hey, this is where I stand. Sorry, there's a bug. But I never could understand this way of voting. Like, this way of talking about voting. These people who don't vote, basically voting for insert opposing candidate choice here. No, these people aren't voting because they don't feel like their voices matter. These people aren't voting because they haven't seen an alternative for a presidential candidate that they think accurately represents them. They feel like that candidate actually gives them a voice. It's not that they're apathetic. I mean, there's people that are genuinely apathetic about voting. They're just like, oh, it doesn't matter, who cares? But there's some people that just say, I don't vote because I don't feel like I'm ever represented. And I would go on to say that's the majority of people who don't vote in the first place. So basically, it's that they think either candidate that you choose sucks. And then you have the people saying, don't vote for Johnson, don't vote for Stein, basically don't vote for third party because it's basically like a vote for insert opposing choice of the two-party dichotomy here. No, it's that they genuinely think Gary Johnson or Jill Stein is better for the country than someone they view as a loudmouth demagogue. Sorry, Trump supporters, I'm just, trying to put my head into someone that would vote like that. I mean, I'm voting for Johnson. I respect him in some ways, but I don't respect him in other ways. That's the best I can put it. So they view Trump as a loudmouth demagogue, and everybody in the fucking under the sun knows that Hillary Clinton's just a fucking liar and is corrupt as all hell. So really, it's not that they're either apathetic or don't care, or that they are carelessly voting. They put care into their vote because they either think that A, no one actually represents me fairly, so until that day happens, I'm not voting. Or B, number 2, they think the third party candidate actually represents their interest fairly well. Like I said before, I think this line only really applies and probably originated in some type of swing state. That's about it, YouTube. Peace out.